So hello and welcome back. It is that time of the month again for another FIFA 20 career mode squad update video. It's where we bring to you the best young high potential Wonderkids that are brand new, added into the game. Wonderkids that have been added back into FIFA 20, some upgraded potentials, some upgraded Wonderkids, and also some removed players that we won't be seeing back in the game for a while. If you started up a brand new career mode save here in FIFA 20 during this self-isolation period and you're wondering who should I buy, who should be on my radar and the shortlist, this is the prime time place for you. Get ready to buckle in because we are going through an absolute mega list of players. And to ensure that you have access to all these brand new Wonderkids and the latest squad updates, make sure to go into your customized setting, edit teams, download the latest updates, of course, wait for it to download. It only takes a matter of seconds, and by the time that's done, you're ready to get started. If this squad update video helps you out in any way, shape, or form, make sure to slap it a like down below. Make sure you subscribe and turn on those notifications so you stay up to date with all the latest coming in from the brand new career mode database. And comment down below, who are your favorite brand new Wonderkids here in FIFA 20? But for now, we're going to have to start off with a bit of a downer. It's probably one of the most heartbreaking segments of the video. It is the removed Wonderkids from FIFA 20. It's always frustrating seeing players removed from the game, but we're going to start off with a pretty obvious one right here. It is Gelson Martins from Monaco. The Portuguese winger actually got banned from football. He pushed a referee in a league unmatch and he got a 6-month ban slapped on him, so he won't be returning until FIFA 21, and he wasn't going to play any football anyway, considering football's not even going on right now. We can confirm that he's a player we are definitely not seeing back in the game for a while now, as we'll scroll down to Julian von Moos, the Swiss striker from Basel, 18 years of age. Pretty sure he had like 80 potential, and there are reasons why players get removed. Another one is that they get relegated back to the youth academy. That's all I can assume for the teenager right here. All that I can say is 2 career mode hidden gems in a row have been removed from the database right here, with the Belgian left back / right back Robbie Quiron from Royal Antwerp. He is an actual gun player right here, a very cheap option for your road to glories. Unfortunately, the Belgian has been removed. He's one of the best teenage defenders in career mode, and we won't be seeing him back for God knows how long. Daniel Sturridge, also similar to Gelson Martins, received a pretty hefty ban over in Turkey, playing for Trabzonspor, the former Liverpool striker. I believe he was involved in some gambling. Troubles. I'm not all too sure. I don't want to go into it, but Daniel Sturridge has been removed. And of course, we all know another reason why players get removed from the game is that they move to teams that aren't in FIFA whatsoever. And Eddie Guenoret, the French midfielder, has moved over to China, I believe, but it's a team that is not in FIFA. So unfortunately, the Frenchman has been removed. And we do have Jefferson Savarino, the Venezuelan from Real Salt Lake, unfortunately has been removed. And there's been a theme this month. A lot of low-key hidden gems from the game have been taken out. It's unfortunate scenes. You hate to see it, but it's a reality at the end of the day. As we progress onto a bit of a lighter note, a bit of a happier note, after those removed Wonderkids, we're going to now focus on the upgraded Wonderkids that have received boosted potentials throughout these squad updates, and we're going to kick it off here with the American bursting onto the scene in Germany, Giovanni Reina. Out of Borussia Dortmund, he has been killing it to start off 2020, and unfortunately, the footballing has come to a halt. However, he can still grow up to an 86 potential here in career mode. His overall potential has been upgraded. He is now an exciting prospect. The USA's next big talent should definitely be on your shortlist, alongside Tanguy Kouassi, a Frenchman, a centre-back that is upgraded from PSG. The 17-year-old that did represent France in the Under-17 World Cup earlier in 2019, and he has been upgraded to an 86 potential, just like Giovanni Reina, and he's a solid road to glory signing, literally worth under £2 million. He's also been receiving a lot of game time for PSG in real life, which is absolutely awesome to see, alongside Mason Greenwood. Very similar scenario right here. Mason Greenwood has been upgraded from an 87 potential to an 89. Arguably should be getting 90. No bias right here coming from a United fan, but I believe Greenwood should have a bit higher potential. Sitting at an 89, it is still very healthy, and the Manchester United Englishman is now valued at 5.5 million. Adam Lozek has also been showing some love from the Czech Republic, playing for Sparta Praha. He has now been upgraded from an 86 potential to an 88. And now the 2 big boy strikers right right here, we do have Erling Braut Haaland upgraded to a 91 potential alongside Lautaro Martinez at a 91. They both now have potential to be special. Well deserved for the both of them, and well deserved for all the Wonderkids that have received upgrades. As we transition into everyone's favorite segment of these squad update videos, the brand new high potential Wonderkids. And we're kicking things off here in the Premier League with Spurs' brand new 17-year-old Malachi Fagan Walcott. At 17 years of age, he's 58 overall, 2-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot. He's just a flat-out centre back. It is his main speciality. 6 foot tall already. Some of his highlights include jumping, strength, balance, and sprint speed. As we take a look at the technicals, it's not his best area. As a teenager, has medium work rates. He's valued at 230k. He has a potential of 81. Expect 23 overall growth on the Englishman, and he is one of few in this list that actually have a 2D image in the game. Moving on over to France now, we have Stade Rennais' 16-year-old goalkeeper, Pepe Bonnet from Congo, 61 overall. He is playing in Ligue 1, and yeah, his main stats obviously coming in the goalkeeping area. 62 positioning, 61 reflexes, 61 diving. Is valued at just under £500,000 at 425k. He's definitely a road to glory signing you've got to keep your eyes on. One of the youngest players in this list, and he has a potential of 84, so plus 23, just like Fagan Walcott. It's not often Wonderkids from Congo get added into the game, so make sure to take the opportunity, take the gamble, and sign up Pepe Bonnet. Fresh out of Chelsea right now, we make our way back over to London right here, and the Premier League's brand new Albanian teenage striker, Armando Broja. 61 overall, 6'2" already for a 17-year-old. He has 3-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot, medium work rates, and his highlight of a stat here is sprint speed, 74. It also seems like he's a dead ball specialist in there from the spot. Penalties at a 74 already, and for his height, he's actually pretty quick. The target man is valued at 500k. Pick up the high potential Albanian for £500,000 if you've got budget constraints, because he has a potential of 84 as well. Plus 23 overall growth you could expect on the striker. As we move on over to another 16-year-old, we're back over to France now, and it is Janis Antiste. I just know I cannot pronounce the majority of these names. I apologize in advance. At 63 overall, he's 6'1" already. That is quite tall for his height. 2-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot. At 63 overall, he's 6'1" already, which is quite tall for his age. 2-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot. As we take a deep dive into his stats, he hasn't got too many standouts right here. However, I can confirm that the Frenchman has one of the best potentials in this list right now, sitting at an 85. You can expect a plus 22 overall growth with dynamic potential. The sky is the limit for this brand new 16-year-old in FIFA 20. Who could look past that giant afro on top of his head? That is definitely a selling point. As we take a break from England and France, we make our way over to Germany here with Malik Thor. We're getting a random mix of nations in this squad update. You don't see it all too much, as we have the first man from Finland being added into this squad update right here. He has got some standouts, I should say. He has 5-star weak foot straight from the bat. That just jumps out at you straight away. He's 6'3" at 17 years of age, 2-star skill moves. He's a centre back, can play CDM as well, so he's one of those pivot players. A sweeper at the back, if you will. Has medium work rates. As we take a deep dive into his specific stats, 72 strength is his highlight, with 65 stamina, some decent yellow stats in there from the get-go, alongside 71 heading accuracy. This man is an absolute unit out of Schalke. Another one of their youth academy talents has made their name here in FIFA 20 career mode right here, and he's sitting at a 625k market valuation. He is definitely worth the money, worth every single penny, as he has the potential of 80, so a plus 17 overall upgrade you should expect. With training and dynamic potential, I am certain that this man could grow beyond his potential with ease. It was the highly anticipated Celtic Wonderkid that has been added this month. Here's the flavor of the month, Karamoko Dembele. If you didn't check it out on the channel, we do have a growth test where we simulate through at his pretty much the entirety of his career. It was a moment that all career mode fans were looking forward to this year, and it has finally dropped. Karamoko is in the game, and you could pick him up for less than £1 million. With the majority of these Wonderkids, you can't pick him up in the first summer transfer window. You might have to wait to January. You might even have to wait until Season 2. Nevertheless, the 16-year-old 4-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot. He's been in the game for quite a while now. High attack and work rate, medium defensive, is left-footed, and his physical stats are a class above the rest. If you haven't already, what are you doing? Go out, pick up Karamoko Romoko Dembele, he will be a class signing. As we touched on earlier, there are some Wonderkids that have been added back into the game. Willem Goebbels was someone we reported on recently that have been removed, and he's now returned as a Monaco 17-year-old French striker. No upgrades, no downgrades. He's just been added back into the game alongside Thomas Sandoval. The Argentine striker has 80 potential, and Willem Goebbels has a potential of 84. As France is featured quite heavily throughout this squad update video, we now move along to Pierre Kalulu, which is probably the best name throughout this whole entire list. We can give him that accolade for now. Currently playing for Olympique Lyon, he can play at right back and centre back, 19 years of age. Of course, he's French, 65 overall with a 3-star weak foot, 2-star skill moves, high defensive work rate, which is exactly what you need. Some physical stats which already jump off the page like acceleration, sprint speed, balance and jumping. And better yet, Kalulu's valued at 975k. You guessed it, you can pick him up in the first transfer window. There's no need to wait on the Frenchman. At 19 years of age, a brand new addition in career mode, you all should give a go. He currently sits at an 81 potential, so I think that's a brilliant way to spend your money. With the start of the 2020 MLS season and the Copa Libertadores update that has arrived in recent weeks, we have a plethora of new players to add into the game right here, and we're going to kick things off here with Jorge Diaz-Price. The Mexican left midfielder is 20 years of age, playing for Everton Divina Del Mar, a very long name right there. For 3-star skill moves and 3-star weak foot, he currently obtains the left midfielder 65 overall. Acceleration, sprint speed, and balance are his main attributes. You might even be lucky to get him on a release clause for 2.15 mil. With a plus 15 overall upgrade to expect, his development is going to be crucial, so an 80 potential has been gifted to the Mexican. As I referenced earlier, some brand new MLS players in the mix right here. We do have another American in this video. We started off with Giovanni Reina, and now it is Tanner Tessman. Also, quite a fun name to say, might I add. He plays for FC Dallas. He's a centre mid slash CDM at already 17 years of age. He's 6'2" and has a 5-star weak foot at 64 overall. He does also have a 2-star weak foot chucked in there. He does have traits as well. This man is just jam-packed to the max right now. He's going to be spraying balls all across the midfielder as he has the long passer trait and the playmaker trait. This man is going to be a unit in midfield. He's a pivot. He can create. He can also do some work at the back as well, and his main attributes are standing out in the light green. Strength, stamina, which are crucial stats to have in career mode. Balance and sprint speed are also some of the highlights, and he does have some decent, consistent technicals. Tanner Tessman has surprisingly impressed me the most right here, and if you're lucky, again, you could pick him up on a £2 million release clause valued at just under a mil at 950k. And just like Diaz-Price, he stands at an 80 potential. As we stick around here in the MLS, Nicolas Acavendo is a brand new Uruguayan Wonderkid that has been added into the game, playing for New York City FC. At 66 overall, he's actually quite similar to Tessman, who we just covered. 3-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot. He is slightly more defensive with that high defensive work rate, 5'8". He doesn't have the traits. He's less of a physical presence in comparison to the American, but his stats are very well balanced. Consistency is key. 72 stamina. He's lacking the strength, but agility, sprint speed, and acceleration, also aggression, are up there. The 20-year-old has room for improvement, and 3 players in a row now. If you get lucky enough, they do have a release clause, a £2.55 million release clause you could activate on the Uruguayan, as he's valued at £1.2 million, and he has the potential of 83. Play him enough, train him up, and he should be there in no time. We're covering 2 Uruguayans in a row right here. Currently playing in the Uruguayan League, it is Facundo Pelistri. The 17-year-old right midfielder can also play right wing, has 3-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot, and it's what you want to see: a high attack and work rate, low defensive, sitting at 5'9". His physical stats are currently pretty extraordinary. 82 acceleration, light greens in the sprint speed, agility, balance, jumping, and stamina departments. 56 strength lets him down, but valued at £1.6 million and 82 potential. Pelistri is a hidden gem in the Uruguayan League you should have in your shortlists. It's our second Czech Republican we've covered throughout this video, an upgraded one in Hlozek, and now a newly added star. It is David Zima. The centre back currently plays for Slavia Praha, 18 years of age. He's a mountain. He's a unit of a man, currently standing at 6'3". He has high defensive work rate, which is perfect, 3-star weak foot, and his sprint speed, stamina, strength, and reactions are all quite decent for now, valued at £1.6 million. He currently holds the potential of growing up to an 81. Plus 12 overall growth is all you need to know about the Czech Republican. Another teenage star to add to the collection for them as we move on down to Pavel Bucha. It is another Czech Wonderkid at 71 overall. He plays for Victoria Plzeň. I didn't even see this one coming. I completely forgot about him, but at 4-star weak foot, he's a playmaker. Can play at cam, CM, right mid, basically anywhere you need him in the midfield. Going forward, he has 71 visions, reaction sitting at a 71, stamina is also at a palatable level, balance and agility are also some of his highlights, and he pretty much maintains some of the most consistent technical stats throughout this whole entire list so far. EA are finally showing love to the Czech Republicans right now. They're getting some brand new Wonderkids, some upgrades. It has been the month for them. One of our most valuable Wonderkids on this list, sitting at £3.4 million. You can pick him up in the first transfer window, which is a bonus. It's a +9 growth to look forward to. 80 potential for Pavel Bucha. So the newly added centre-back talents do not stop right here. It is Bosko Sutalo coming out from Croatia. It is just another pick of the bunch out of Atalanta right now. They are known for having a bountiful youth academy. 19 years of age, he is newly added into the game. 72 overall, one of the best Wonderkids in this list. He's 6'2", 3-star weak foot, 2-star skill moves. At 72 defending, he has 81 interceptions. This man can read the game like a book. 75 reactions, 77 agility, which is outstanding for a man of his size. 76 defensive awareness and 74 stand tackling. It is going to be a hassle for opposition attacks to get past this man, sitting in at the back, valued on the market at £4.3 million. Currently obtaining 83 potential, a +11 growth you could see to that overall, and he just might be a future captain of your career mode team. You never know. Yet another hidden gem out of Atalanta. And for our last Wonderkid, we've saved the best till last. This is the best player we have seen so far. A brand new Wonderkid coming out from Palmeiras. He's a cam / centre forward / striker at 23 years of age, and the Brazilian currently has 82 overall. It's an extremely unique scenario we find ourselves in right now, because I'm pretty sure this guy doesn't exist in real life. He's an unlicensed Palmeiras player that has been added in thanks to the Copa Libertadores update. Currently situated at an 84 potential. It's a +2 growth to his overall. Not much growth you could see from the Brazilian. He dives into tackles for some reason as an attacker. I've got no idea why he's got that trait. It's pretty useless, but his physical and mental stats are top notch. Has 85 acceleration, 82 attack positioning. He's a solid threat going forward, and his technicals are no different. 85 ball control, 84 dribbling, 83 long passing, and 85 short passing. This man can do it all. Create, score. Nuno Pendrenda has got you covered. With medium work rates, he's now valued at £24.5 million. He's more on the expensive side in this brand new Wonderkids list, and he is just a man that is exclusive to FIFA 20. EA have just conjured him up as an unlicensed player, and the Brazilian is going to beautifully wrap up this brand new added Wonderkids list right here. It is the March squad update, all covered for you. It was a few weeks ago. We've come to the end of another new squad update video. That is all you need to know. You're now officially caught up. If you did go on to enjoy, make sure to drop it a like down below, subscribe, turn on those notifications. You know the deal. Make sure to comment your favorite Wonderkid that has been added into the game. Follow me on Twitter. The link is in the description. As always, I've been BCHD. Stay safe, and I'll catch you all in the very next video.